We had a new music series in Spokane, where I also work, and I was looking for, new composers whose music I was not familiar with yet. And Dan was one of the composers whose piece called Black Bend for orchestra blew me away, because I just felt it was so cool. He's originally from Virginia, so he's familiar with this part of the country, and his music embodies a lot of the music that's associated with this part of the country: bluegrass, blues, jazz. So opportunity came up for us to join this consortium for this brand new piece, first concerto, I believe, for string quintet and orchestra by Dan. We just, wanted to be one of the first ones to get in. I think a challenge for any young classical musician today is to find their own unique approach. And what Sybarite 5 has done so well is to mix the contemporary music of Dan Visconti and others, and also infusing that with these cool arrangements of tunes by Radiohead, for instance, and play these in such a high energy style that transmits so much energy to the audience, regardless of whether they're familiar with Dan Visconti or Radiohead, for that matter. They just kind of transcend all borders and genres in music, and that's sort of the approach that they're taking, and I think they're being very successful. We don't know what the piece is going to be like exactly yet, of course, because it's still being written right now, but it promises to be something that will feature this amazing virtuosity of the individual musicians of Sybarite 5, as well as the entire ensemble. And also what Dan does so well, which is that mix of American vernacular music, like blues or bluegrass or jazz or rock, into classical form. This is a unique opportunity because we're giving you, the listeners, an opportunity to be part of it, to bring such a high-wire musical act. It's a special opportunity, and it's not an opportunity that comes along that often. So it's a special moment for us, for our orchestra, and I think our town. Columbia is famously hot, but we sometimes forget the other part, which is surprisingly cool. I think Columbia is the next southern hotspot.